Hello and welcome students to this video lecture series. Dear students, as you know, we have covered present simple tense in our last 3 videos. So let's recap quickly, then we shall have a practice exercise based on present simple tense. So let's get started. Present simple tense. In present simple tense, we talked about daily routine, habitual actions, general truth, then universal truth, scientific facts, then fixed, scheduled or well-planned actions. Then we talked about newspaper headlines, and then we talked about certain verbs of perception. Whatever we perceive through our senses, those are called verbs of perception, that is to see, hear, smell, taste, etc. Then verbs of appearing, that is to appear, look, seem, etc. Then verbs of emotion, that is want, desire, love, hate, feeling, like, etc. And then verbs of thinking, to think, suppose, imagine, believe, agree, etc. Alright, then verbs of possession or belonging, to have, own, possess, belong, contain, etc. So these students, we discussed all these things in our last 3 videos. Alright, so let's have a practice exercise based on simple tense, based on present simple tense. So let's start. So dear students, let's have a practice exercise based on present simple tense. He generally speak English. My sister always prepare breakfast. They always speak the truth. You sometimes come late to the office. These birds migrate every year. The Prime Minister arrived tomorrow and open the exhibition. It rain in July. When does the college reopen? Where does he live? He not attend the class regularly. She rarely go out for a walk on Sundays. They often tell a lie. Alright students, so let's see. He generally speak English. See, this is adverbial, time adverbial. He generally, that is, he usually, he often speak English. वो प्राय इंग्लिश में बात करता है, इंग्लिश बोलता है. Alright, so it is his habit. He has developed the habit of speaking English all the time. Generally he speaks English. So see, he is the third person singular noun. He is a one person and singular noun. So he is third person singular noun. I and you, we are talking about him. So he is third person singular noun. So with singular noun, the verb will be singular, and our base form, that is the first form of the verb, is always in its plural form. Yes, so to convert it or change it into singular verb, we need to add s or es. Alright, so here it becomes he generally speaks. Alright, why? Because this he is third person singular noun. Got it? My sister always prepare breakfast. मेरी सिस्टर हमेशा ब्रेकफास्ट तैयार करती है और बनाती है. So I am talking about my sister. I am talking to you about my sister. So my sister, she is the single one, and she here becomes third person. Alright. So again for third person we will use first form of the verb. For third person singular noun we will use singular verb, and for singular verb we need to add as prepares. Alright, they always speak the truth. They always speak the truth. Always, हमेशा. They always speak the truth. वे हमेशा सच बोलते हैं. So this is their habit, that they always speak the truth. Alright, so they, that is the third person but plural noun. So with plural we will use the plural verb, and speak, that is the base form of the verb, that is already plural. So we will use it as it is. Got it? We will not add here s. Why? Because third person is singular. Okay, we understand. But they is not third person singular noun, but they is third person but plural noun. We know in they there are two and more than two people, two things. Alright. So though the they is third person, but it is third person plural. So with plural noun we use plural verb, and that's why we use the first form of the verb, base form of the verb, that is always in its plural form. Alright. Next, you sometimes come late to the office. You sometimes come late to the office. आप कभी कभार ऑफिस लेट आते हो. So you have developed such a habit of coming to the office late. Not regularly, not always, but sometimes. Once in a month or twice in a month, thrice in a month, you sometimes come late to the office. Alright. So I am talking about you. I am first person, you are second person. So with first person and second person we always use the first form of the verb, that is the base form of the verb. In you, either you are the single person or I am talking about 2 or 3 or 10 of you. Alright. But you second person, it is always used with plural. It is always in plural form, and that's why we use the plural form of the verb, and that's why here we will use the first form of the verb. So you sometimes come, as it is, you sometimes come late to the office. These birds migrate every year. ये birds हर साल migrate करते हैं. Migrate करने का मतलब होता है एक जगह से छोड़कर दूसरी जगह जाना. Many birds during winter and summer they leave their places and they journey over thousands of kilometers. Okay, they stay there for a particular span of time and again they come back. So ये birds हर साल migrate करते हैं, migration करते हैं. So these birds, it is the plural, and my every year, that is their annual routine. Alright. So here we will use first form of the verb, birds, plural. So plural form as it is. Got it? Next, the Prime Minister arrived tomorrow and opened exhibition. Prime Minister is coming tomorrow. So this is well fixed plan. This is well planned action, or this is scheduled action. Alright, the Prime Minister is coming, that it is officially well planned. Got it? So whenever there is an action that is going to take place in the very near future and that is well planned, it is not likely to be altered or changed, we use present simple tense. So the Prime Minister arrive, this arrive as it is, but here the Prime Minister is the singular third person, we need to add as. The Prime Minister arrives tomorrow and opens. Who is opening? The Prime Minister. So the Prime Minister opens the exhibition. Alright. It rain in July. July में बारिश होती है. So this is a routine that every year in July it rains. So rain is a noun, rain is also a verb. When it is a verb, then with it will be rains. It rains in July. July में बारिश होती है. It's a practice. Okay, it's a routine. When does the college reopen? College कब खुलता है? See, reopen. Now see, college is singular noun, so you can add this reopens, but you will not do this. Why? Because this is the question does. When does, this es is already here, so here we will use only the first form of the verb. When does the college reopen and not reopens. Got it? Because does is used here. Got it? Question mark. Then where does he lives or live? Live only, because does is here. Otherwise he lives in or he lives at. Got it? He lives in Jaipur. But where does he live? We will not use here as, because Here does is used, it is interrogative sentence, and does helping verb is used before. Okay, once we use does, then we will use only simply the first form of the verb. Alright, he not attend the class regularly. He not attend the class regularly. वह regularly class attend नहीं करता है. He has developed such a routine or habit of not attending class. क्लास नहीं अटेंड करने का उसने हैबिट डेवलप कर लिया है. सो वो क्या नहीं करता है, क्लास अटेंड नहीं करता है. सो फॉर नेगेटिव, ही डज नॉट अटेंड, ही डज नॉट अटेंड द क्लास रेगुलरली. वह रेगुलरली क्लास अटेंड नहीं करता है. Got it? We have used here negative for negative. In present simple tense we use do not or does not. Since this is a he third person singular noun, and that's why we will use here does. Once does is used, then we will not add here s or es. Got it? This s or es we have used here. So he does not attend the class regularly. वह regularly class attend नहीं करता है. She rarely go out for a walk on Sundays. Sundays को वो rarely बाहर जाती है वॉक करने के लिए. शी हैज़ डेवलप सच अ हैबिट ऑफ नॉट वॉकिंग ऑन संडे. संडेज को वो वॉक नहीं करती है. सो शी रेयरली गो आउट, रेयरली जाती है. सो शी रेयरली गो आउट और गोज आउट. शी थर्ड पर्सन सिंगुलर नाउन एंड दैट्स व्हाई गोज. शी रेयरली गोज आउट फॉर वॉक ऑन संडेज. दे ऑफन टेल अ लाई और टेल्स अ लाई. दे third person, but they plural. With plural we will use the plural form of the verb, and plural form of the verb, that is the base form of the verb, that is the first form of the verb. So we will use this tell as it is. They often tell a lie. Very generally, प्राय often means प्राय, अक्सर. They often tell a lie. वो प्राय झूठ बोलते हैं. All right students, got it? So